owner at Rivercity Pilates, and this is Cassie, one of our instructors. We're here today to share with you an all levels mat class. We're going to really focus on precision and breath and just kind of some nice flowing movements from one into the next. So let's get started. Cassie, go ahead and lay all the way down. We're going to start with our hundreds and get nice and warmed up. Let's take your legs to tabletop, squeeze them together, take a big Pilates inhale, exhale, curl up, and then start pumping those arms, inhaling for 5, and then exhaling for 5. If you want to straighten the legs, you definitely can. Make sure you keep it at your working level. Big inhale for 5 counts, and then exhale, squeezing out that breath. Trying to fill up your lungs with as much breath as you can. Inhaling for 5, big exhale. And your working level, lower with the legs, is going to be more of a challenge on there. Let's do one more full breath, really squeezing out that breath, and just hug those legs in. Give them a nice little hug in. If you need to roll the neck a little, roll the neck a little. Let's straighten the legs out. We're going to go into a roll up. You could do this with a bent leg. You could also hook your feet under something if you have a hard time anchoring those feet down. Reach those arms up. Inhale, curl the spine up. Exhale, squeeze out your breath and really round forward. Inhale, imagine like you're ducking under a low ceiling, and then exhale, lengthen back down. Inhale for that first half, big exhale, squeeze out that breath. Inhale, anchor the heels, and then roll the spine back away. Let's do 2 more on there. Inhale to start, nice big exhale as you round forward. Inhaling back, anchoring down those heels and really keeping those shoulders connected. And last one, your best one, inhaling for that first half. Exhale, round forward. We're going to roll all the way down to the mat and get ready for our single leg circles. So those arms can be anchored. We're going to start that right leg up to the ceiling. The left leg can be straight or bent, so find your working level. And we'll softly point the right leg. Inhale across the body. Exhale to circle. Reach across and circle. Only go as big with the circle as you can go, and keep your hips still. 2 more there. Keep the belly up and in. Inhaling, big exhale, pause, and then let's reverse to the outside and circle. Creating length in the leg, anchoring the torso to the mat as you circle. We'll do 2 more. We're shooting for 5 on each leg. And then a little transition, leave that leg reaching, take a big inhale, exhale, you can switch legs, get set up for that other side. Anchor your right heel, softly point that left foot, inhale across the body, exhale as you circle. Reaching long through the legs, but trying not to rock those hips at all. Notice that standing leg, right leg pressing in, reach and circle. Last one, and then let's reverse, go to that outside, circle down and around. Big inhale for about a third, exhaling. Deep belly to bring that leg around. Let's do 2 more on there. And then as you finish, hug the leg in. Just hold that leg, take a breath, and roll yourself up to sitting or rock up. And then we'll get ready to go into our rolling like a ball. Make sure you have a nice cushioned surface at home to do this on. Rounding the spine, starting in that balance, and then that nice breath to inhale, roll back. Exhale to curl forward. Every time just getting a little more rolling back and forth through your spine. We'll do 2 more today, just working kind of that perfection of every movement, that nice deep breath. She's going to balance at the top. We'll transition to our stomach series, grabbing the right leg, roll down into the upper ab curl, and then we're going to do single leg stretch. So she inhales on one leg and then exhales on the other, lengthening through the legs. We're going to do 1 more on each, and then just hug the legs and take a little rest with the neck. We're going to come right back up for double leg stretch, curling up into that upper ab curl. As she inhales, she's going to reach the arms and legs out, and then exhale, circle to come around. Really trying to maintain that upper ab curl the whole time. 1 more with perfect form. Little rest on the neck if you need. We're going to go right to scissors, legs up to the ceiling. Inhale, little stretch, stretch on one leg. Exhale, little stretch, stretch on the other. Keep scooping the belly up and in. Every time you grab that leg, you can deepen that curl. Let's do 1 more on each leg. And then just a little rest with the neck. Rolling down if you need, rest the neck, roll it a little. Both legs up to the ceiling for double leg lower. Lift, hands behind the head, curling up into that upper ab curl. Inhale, lower just a little. Exhale. exhale to come back. Really keep these in your working level. If you need to bend the knees a little, you can bend the knees. Try to really maintain that curl. One more really good one, and then a little rest, hug the legs in. We're gonna finish off with our elbow to knee. Coming up into that upright curl, hands behind the head. Inhale as you twist to one side, and then exhale to the other side. Keep your hips stable as those legs reach out, and then pull back in. Trying to get that nice big breath and that wringing out of the breath as you twist. One more on each side. And then go ahead, roll down, hug those knees in, give them a nice little stretch, and then just roll yourself up to sitting. We're gonna do our spine stretch. Find your tall spine and your sitting bones. Stretch your arms up to your working level where you keep those shoulder blades down the back. Take a big inhale, and then an exhale to curl the spine forward. Inhale, you'll stack up, getting even taller, and then an exhale to round and stretch the spine. Constant work on these to draw those arms into the shoulders. Feel the abdominals up and in. You can bend the knees as much as you need to really be on those sitting bones. Last one, let's take a little stretch on this one. You can round forward, grab the feet, and just take a nice little forward bend on there. Shake the neck out a little bit if you want. And then just take a big inhale, stack up. Make sure you have room on your mat behind you. We're gonna do our open leg rocker neck, so maybe sliding forward, or just make sure you have that room at your working space. So we're gonna lift the feet, find that balance. Let's just do a few stretches. So we're gonna take the right leg, inhale, stretch it out, exhale to bend in. So really just finding that balance work on there. Let's do one more on each. And that nice curve of our spine, coordinating with our breath. Let's do both legs. Inhale, they both reach out. Exhale, they both come back in. One more like that. And then on that next one, you're gonna stay up there, so you're gonna hold your balance. We're gonna inhale, squeeze. That's okay. And then roll back. God, I was gonna have Cassie squeeze in and then open a few times. Squeeze and open. Good. One more there. And then we'll go into your rocker. So that inhale to roll back through the spine. Exhale to curl forward. Feel free to bend the knees a little on these if you need, especially in those first few. And then you can always challenge and find that working level by lengthening the legs or inching those hands a little bit up the legs. We're gonna do one more and find your balance at the top. Squeeze the legs together. Take a big inhale. Exhale to walk the hands down your legs for corkscrew. Hands can go beside you. You can slide them under your butt a little bit for a little more support. Inhale, the legs go to your right. Exhale, circle, and then reverse. Working level with the legs where you can really wrap the abdominals up and in, stretch and reach through the legs. Inhale, and then that exhale. Hug those legs in, give them a nice stretch in. We're gonna roll up to sitting, go right into our saw. Tall spine, those arms are stretching out with the shoulder blades down. We'll inhale, tall. Exhale, twist, wring out the breath as you stretch. Inhaling as you come up, really anchoring your sitting bones and reaching long through those arms. Use that full breath to twist and reach. Every time, get a little shoulder stretch as you press. We're gonna do one more. Exhaling and wringing out that breath. Big inhale, and then that exhale. Good, and then just stack tall, relax those arms. Let's turn to your bellies and do our swan. Hands are gonna be under those shoulders. Nice long neck with those elbows reaching back as you inhale, rolling up, keeping those hip bones connected. Exhale to lengthen and roll back down. Using that breath to lengthen your whole spine, open the shoulders, and then like you're getting a little bit longer as you come back down. Let's do two more there. Big inhale as you roll up. Exhaling back down, and one more time. And then back, and then let's go right into our single leg kick. You're gonna really bring those elbows out in front, kind of pull yourself through the arms so you're lifting up and out of them. And then with the right leg first, we'll inhale, kick, kick, exhale as you kick and kick. That nice flowing breath on these. We're really working to anchor the hips down, lift the abdominals up and in, and just have that nice lift up out of those shoulders. Every time when that leg comes down, it's gonna just reach long through the back of the leg. Let's do one more in each. Inhale on one, and exhale on the other. And then let's sit back in our child's pose as you finish and just take a little stretch. Round at the back, you can breaths and just let that spine lengthen out. And then we're going to turn over and go right into a little shoulder bridge. So we're going to lay on our backs. Feet are going to be about hip width apart, so about sitting bones distance or hip bones, and then anchor those feet. Arms are going to reach long. We're going to go right into our shoulder bridge. As you inhale, you're going to curl your tail up off the mat as you roll up through your spine, and then exhale, melt back down. One vertebra at a time as you roll all the way back down. Inhale, really anchor both feet, take that nice big breath, and then as you exhale, that lengthening to come back down. Let's do one more there. And then that rolling down, and then one last one we're gonna hold at the top. So we'll roll up and just take 2 full breaths there, really fine tune, lengthen and press with those arms. Feel those hips opening as you reach the knees over those feet. And then let's take one more big inhale. Use your exhale to roll back down. As you come down, you can hug one knee in or just rock up to sitting, and we'll do spine twist. Squeeze the legs, flex those feet a little bit, stretch those arms out to the side. Take that big inhale and find that length in the center. Exhale, double twist and twist. Inhale, get a little taller. Exhale, that twist and twist. Like you're wringing out your lungs as you twist. And then find that nice center position, twist and twist. Let's do one more on each side. Feel those legs really anchored into place, squeezing them together, and then just bring those arms down and relax. We're gonna go into our side leg kicks. Cassie, you can start on either side on there. Line yourself up. Try to have your shoulders and your hips in a nice straight line. So we're gonna bend those feet a little bit out to the front. And let's just take that hand in front today. So gently press the hand in, pull the shoulder blade down the back. We're gonna start with that top leg at hip height, and we're going to do our sweeps front to back. Inhale, flex, kick. Exhale, point and reach. Trying to keep that upper body nice and stable as that leg lengthens and reach. One more. We're gonna do 3 reps of each today, really keeping that good form. Battement next. Let's take that leg over the bottom leg, point to lift up, flex as you come back down. Work that external rotation and just reach long through the leg. Inhale, big exhale. On the next one, switch your foot. Flex up and then point back down. That big inhale up, exhale, reaching long. Every time, get a little more of that external rotation. Let's do développé. Slide the toe in, extend it straight, reach down through the heel. Big breath. Use it to help keep you focused on these. One more time. And then we'll reverse. Flex your foot to lift up, bend in, and then slide the toe out. Imagine that knee trying to get back behind your shoulder every time. Really working that external rotation. Little rest. We're going to take that leg to hip height. We're going to do our rond de jambe. Like a half circle, sweep forward, lift, and rainbow the leg behind you. Make them nice and pretty, nice and symmetrical. Reach and lengthen. Inhaling. Big exhale, and then go ahead and reverse. Reach the leg behind you, and then up and over. That constant work to kind of pull the shoulder blade down and anchor that upper body. And then that reach. Nice. Let's turn to our bellies and do our grasshopper. Take your hands and just place them under your hip bones. Let your forehead rest on the mat. We'll lift the legs and do little claps with those heels open and close. Nice continual Pilates breath on here. Opening through the fronts of the hips and gently clapping those heels. Go ahead, let the feet rest, and then we'll turn to the other side. And take a moment to get nice and set up on there. Have those feet swing out to the front. You can take that hand in front, press, pull the shoulder down and back. Let's start with our sweeps to get started. Top leg at hip height. We'll inhale, flex, kick. Exhale, point and reach. Keep that leg as level to your hip as you can as you sweep it front to back. We'll do one more. Inhaling forward. Exhale, bring the leg over the bottom leg for battement. Point as you lift up. Flex on the way down, really getting that external rotation with that leg. Trying to open up through the hip and stretch long. Let's reverse on the next one. Flex up, point down. Inhale as you lift, big exhale, draw the belly in as that leg comes down. One more time, we're gonna go right into développé. You're gonna slide the toe in, stretch it out, flex your foot back down. Inhaling, Big exhale to reach back down. That nice opening of our hips. And then on the next one, reverse, flex your foot, lift up, bend in, and then slide the leg out. Even as you're sliding it out, we're just getting that little external rotation to open the hip. One more time. Take a little rest and we'll go into our rond de jambe. We'll take that leg to hip height, softly point, half circle as you sweep forward. Rainbow that leg and reach it behind you. Get as much length and reach as you wrap the abdominals up and in as you can. And then on that next one, go ahead and reverse, reach the leg behind you, and then that big lift up and over. Inhaling for half, big exhale. One more time. And then circle, nice. Let's turn over onto our backs. We're gonna go right into a little teaser. We're gonna do kind of a nice supported teaser today. Hands are gonna be back behind the thighs, legs at tabletop. Inhale, you're gonna tuck your chin, curl up. You can stay here or reach the arms for a bonus. Exhale, roll down through the spine, bend the legs in, and then redo those hands behind you. Inhale, curling up your working level. Reach if you want, and then roll down, bending those legs back in. Two more. If you wanna leave the hands beside you on this one, you're welcome, or you can continue to leave them behind the legs. And then that nice roll down. Good. Last one. Let's hold on this one and just take 2 more breaths up there. Fine tune, a little more curl, shoulders down as those arms reach. Take 1 more big inhale. Exhale, roll back down. Good. Let's turn over to your bellies and do a little swimming. So you can lengthen those arms and legs. You can have, if those shoulders are tight, you may need to bend the arms a little. You can take them nice and wide. We're gonna actually start with, I call it Superwoman or Superman. So you're lengthening through arms and legs. You're gonna just inhale, lift everything up, and then exhale, everything comes back down. So that nice big breath, lots of belly to support the low back, reaching long through the body. One more time, and lift, and then back. And then let's lift up and try a little swimming on there. Arms and legs are moving opposite of each other, lifting up out of the mat, that nice continual breath. And then just come all the way back down. Sit back in your child's pose and just round the back out again. Take 2 full breaths here. Let your hips melt back. You can let your forehead kind of reach down towards the mat or rest on the mat. And then we'll go ahead and stack up. Let's turn around and we'll do our seal. So we're gonna, once again, just make sure you have room to roll behind you. Make sure you have a nice cushioned surface on this one. You can thread the hands like Cassie did. If your shoulders are tight, you can also grab on top of those ankles if you need. We'll do 3 claps, open and close those legs. And then inhale to roll back. Exhale as you curl forward and clap, clap, clap. Getting that nice rolling through the spine. Try not to roll on the neck. Try to keep that chin nice and tucked in. And just massaging the spine as you roll. Let's do 2 more on there. And the last one. Good. And then let's go ahead and come up to standing and finish off with a nice little roll down. And yeah, should we do it there or up here? So we can see. Yeah. So a little roll down and walk out. If you would like to add a push-up in, you can add a push-up in one of our Pilates push-ups here. So that nice Pilates V. Reach the arms, make sure those shoulders are connected. We're gonna roll down through the spine, inhaling halfway, exhale, and then go ahead. If you wanna walk out, you can walk out into a nice push-up or plank position. You could do these on your elbows or on your knees as well. Inhale, bend, exhale to straighten. And we're trying to do a nice little tricep press, hugging those elbows in, keeping that perfect straight line. Do 3 and then walk back in, lifting the abdominals as you walk in. Re-anchor those feet. Take a big breath as you roll up, pulling those shoulder blades down the back in just a nice big circle of those arms. Good, and then we are all done. So thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.